What's up, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Dad's Turn to Talk. I am your moderator tonight. I am Josh, and want to wish everyone a Happy New Year. Want to remind everyone to hit that like button and to subscribe to our channel. I want to say hello to everyone in our chat. Happy New Year to all of you. And also, if you're with us
Dixie's starting early tonight.
I didn't know Dixie cared that much about me.
Oh yeah, you're in a new location today, Derek.
Yep, sure.
Now, anyway, if you can't catch our show tonight, we do timestamp the show. So if you want to check it out tomorrow, a lot of good things we're going to talk about tonight. But once again, we have our honorary dad here with us tonight. Lily, welcome back. You were here last week, and Derek couldn't be here. Welcome.
I'm just glad you guys aren't sick of me yet.
Never sick of you.
Never.
Yeah, you're the person we have on most. I mean,
Yeah.
It's true.
Yes, well, thank you guys for having me again today. It's because we're giving our final breakdown of what we all thought about Stranger Things. So yeah, I'm excited.
Awesome. Very cool. All right. And then I'm always joined by my two co-hosts, my two partners in crime. Derico, welcome back. How was Hawaii, my man?
Maybe it was still there again, so thanks for that. And by the way, Lily, you can always replace me. Feel free anytime to replace me. I know you
Great. Okay, let's get him out.
No, you can feel free to replace me. Josh, never. Okay, Josh can never do that. But Lily, always.
All right, cool. Noted.
And by the way, let me save you some time because I listened to last week's episode. Lily, I'm telling you this as a dear friend. Don't waste your time with Superman ever.
Oh God!
You don't need to waste your time with that.
Yeah, I've been trying since it was finally available on streaming, and I just can't. I push the button, and then I start doing something else.
Your impulses are so right. We're so proud of you.
Yeah.
Oh
man!
All right, let's go on to our next co-host, Bob. Happy New Year! Happy New Year to you, my friend. How's everything going?
Superman's bad.
It's not that bad. That movie was worse than
that. No, I'm doing good, man. It's good to be here. Always glad to be back here on a Tuesday. It's good to have everyone in the chat tonight. We got Dixie already joining us tonight. It's always fun to have you on here, Dixie. It's great to have Derek back. We're glad that you had a safe trip and you had fun. Always a pleasure to have our honorary dad, Lily, here tonight. Yeah, Josh, you're okay too. But
the best. I make this show. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you make it always, Josh. Make it tough.
But yeah, we're looking forward to having a good time tonight. We got some fun stuff to talk about. I mean, I'm really looking forward to talking about the Stranger Things finale, plus a little bit of news that popped up, and of course our most anticipated movies for the year. You know, I love movies, so. I mean, hey, Bob loves movies. Yeah, looking forward to that.
Very cool. All right. Well, without further ado, let's get started, Bobo, to the news. Oh, joy. I am so excited. This is awesome. I'm not going to let Bob change my mind on this. I'm not going to let Derek change my mind on this. Heck, I'm not even going to let Lily change my mind on this. Boy, David Filoni is going to take over for Kathleen Kennedy and bring Star Wars back. And you have me on video saying that.
Yeah, whatever.
And if that doesn't happen, I am done with Star Wars.
I'm going to clip this, and then we'll see in about a year.
I bet you are. I bet you are.
With that being said, let's go ahead and just get into this article real quick. Just a couple things to highlight here. This is from an article over on Screen Rant. It says Star Wars is officially getting new leadership as Kathleen Kennedy's replacements are revealed. It says officially getting new leadership, but I haven't seen an official release from Lucasfilm yet on this.
Oh, here we go
this
again.
This is all just being reported by an outlet. It does say Disney's been going through some changes, and one of its biggest proprietaries Star Wars will be getting entirely new leadership as Kathleen Kennedy will be stepping down. Puck News has reported that Kennedy will be stepping down as president of Lucasfilm to make way for new leadership as Dave Filoni, who currently serves as the chief creative officer for Star Wars, will be replacing her as the creative lead. And then Lin-Wyn Brennan, the president and general manager of Lucasfilm Business, will be responsible for the financial aspects.
Okay.
You go down a little bit further in the article, it does say it is unclear if Kennedy will be completely phased out from Lucasfilm or simply step down from any leadership roles and remain as a producer on several upcoming Star Wars projects. You also go further down. There she is.
Oh,
Go further down in the article, and it does say it is unclear when Star Wars will face these major changes to leadership, but Kennedy's previous hesitancy to leave the role could spark some back and forth debates moving forward at the company. So basically the article saying we don't know. So maybe she's stepping down, maybe she's not.
I'm surprised you're covering this, Bob. Usually you want the exact news story.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm just
thank you, Dixie. Thank you. No, I don't agree.
yes, thank you, Dixie.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dixie.
I do not agree. I do not agree.
You were so quick to thank you, Dixie. What?
All right, so
Man.
let's go ahead and talk about the. Oh God, Lily just said, "Man." Okay, she's not happy about this. You know what? We're going to start with Bobo tonight. I'm going to start with Bobo on this and get your opinion on all of this. So let's just go from the point of view that this is true,
Okay.
that this is happening. Okay, are you happy about Filoni taking over, or is it still the same kind of, junk going on? What do you think?
Turd on a plate is the same as a turd on a cup. One's not necessarily better than the other. That's what you got here. You're replacing one turd with another one. I think Dave Filoni has brought out some of the worst stuff from Star Wars that I've seen. He also greenlit The Acolyte. He talked about how great it was. I thought Ahsoka sucked. I thought The Mandalorian season 3 sucked. If he's head of creative and this is the garbage that they're putting out, I don't really think that anything's going to change. I think it's going to be just as bad. I understand that supposedly he was George's guy and he knows all this stuff, but somewhere along the line, he became a yes man and he's been doing everything, the way Kathleen Kennedy wants it. And I think a lot of it has been garbage. So I don't think this is an improvement one way or the other. We've talked about it before on the show. I don't think that this becomes better unless they gut it from the inside out. They need to completely gut Lucasfilm and they need to take some time off. But that's just my thoughts.
All right, Lily, what do you think?
Well, I saw this news when they broke it super early in the morning last night, and I've kind of had a little bit of time to think about it. And the more that I think about it, the more I hate it. I don't think Dave Filoni is the appropriate person to take over for Kathleen Kennedy, just because of the points that Bob was bringing up too. I know that he's made some really, I used to be a huge fan of Ahsoka, but now I feel like with him in charge, it's going to be all about his characters. We're not going to see anything different. Star Wars is going to be basically the Filoniverse. And what we saw with Ahsoka season 1, I don't like any of it. He even changed the way that Ahsoka kind of is also. So I don't understand what he's doing. And then the fact that Mando season 3 wasn't even about Mando. It was about Bo-Katan all of a sudden. And now she's the Mandalorian. No, he's just going to come in and just uplift all of his characters and leave everybody that was a George Lucas character in the dust, the way they have been doing for the longest time. So I don't think it's going to change. It's not going to grow. I feel like the person that should have taken all of this should have been Jon Favreau. But, I mean, I don't think they want him because he's actually a fan of George's work and probably would have given us what we wanted, but that's not what they want us to want. They want us to want garbage like The Acolyte. That's the truth.
Okay. Derico?
That's for you, Josh.
Yeah. I've got everything right here, Bob. Derica, what do you think? Jericho, are you with us?
No.
He's on mute. He might be moving to another place.
Humiliating. Oh,
Go ahead and give us your thoughts, Josh.
Give us your thoughts, Josh.
No, I don't want to give the thoughts now. Anyway, I'll give Derek's thoughts. He loves this idea. He is so excited about this. He is going to go back and watch The Acolyte again.
Shut up!
Bob, stop. Stop. All right. I think, look, I'm a Filoni fan.
Give us your thoughts. I don't want to hear Derek's thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts.
I am a Filoni fan. I will be the first to say that. Yes, I agree with Lily in terms of Jon Favreau. That would be good. But look, I'm going to give you guys something. We all work, right? We all have bosses. When are you going to go to your boss? And if you think something is not good, you might be able to voice your opinion a little bit on it, but they might not listen to you. How do we know Filoni didn't go to that horrible Kathleen Kennedy and say, no, this is what we should do? And she's like, oh, I think now we're going to do this. What's he going to say? You don't know anything? He'll get fired. And he doesn't. Oh, Derek's back. Thank you for joining us, Derek.
You just saw that he was back.
Thank God.
Okay, you let me know when you want my opinion because yours doesn't matter, Josh.
We don't care about your opinion. You walked off. You went
okay,
to your,
well then when you get to me, let me know.
Anyway, so that's what I think. I think if he's heading the whole thing, maybe he will bring something new. Look, he did Rebels. He did Clone Wars. Those were very good. And I know what you're going to say, Bob. He's good with animation. He's not good with live action. And his live action has not been good. I'm the first one to say that. But maybe that will change when he gets the opportunity to have it all to himself. So I need to punch Josh in the face next time. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Good Lord.
Dixie, welcome. I'm so happy to have
Good
you.
Lord.
You're finally part of the club.
First of all, how old are you, Dixie, that you saw Star Wars in the theater? There you go. Good
Tell
Lord.
us how you really feel,
Yeah.
Dixie.
Lord.
Oh, hold on, if I may. By the way, Dixie, same garage. Not my neighbor.
Dixie, mwah, love you too. Good God. Dixie, good Lord. All right, Derek. What's your thoughts?
Okay. The first is basically what Bob said. Okay. I mean, you can put as much whipped cream on a turd as you want. It's still a turd at the end of the day. Now, what I'm more interested in is the politics of this, because when an heir gets replaced, it's usually one of two ways. There's the nice way for the heir, where the heir gets to name the replacement, or it's the tier above the heir who gets to name the replacement. And that's the one that doesn't end well for the heir. So It sounds like it's the latter here. I don't think that changes anything creatively for him, though. I don't. I think it's going to be the same garbage in and garbage out that we've gotten for God knows how long. I'm sorry.
Wow. Dixie is Dixie a man or a woman? I can't. Dixie? Really?
Josh, he's got a dude smoking in the picture.
It says it right.
Oh,
yeah.
that doesn't mean anything. I mean, you can change anything.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
Josh.
So, Josh, let's just reiterate: the best Star Wars are the ones that were made. The first 3 that were made. Everything else, okay. Everything else has sucked since then.
I like the prequels.
Well, okay, and Rogue One, I guess, was pretty good, but
And Rogue One, there's been some good things. It's funny.
no, some
because
good
all
things, not some great things.
horrible
That's the
stuff.
big difference.
You focus on everything. You focus on the bad stuff, but nobody focuses on the good stuff at all.
Because there's been a lot more bad than good.
Right, but don't you want a chance to fix that? Like
I've given
how
it
do you
chance and
improve?
chance and chance and chance and chance again.
Like if you're working for a company that's failing, do you want it to just fail, or do you want to try to bring it up? Do you want to
At
try to
some
improve
point,
it?
it needs to fail. It
But
just
the
needs.
problem is, Josh, that everybody at Lucasfilm seems to fail upwards. That they all get promotions instead of actual.
Sorry.
And Dixon, by the way, Dixie, yes.
Dixie's on fire tonight. Dixie's just like
Keep
Oh my
them
God.
coming, Dixie. But look with Lucasfilm. With Lucasfilm, everybody seems to fail upwards, man. They all keep getting promoted and they keep putting out bad stuff.
Yeah.
I know, and I agree with you.
Well, if you agree, then you want to see new people. You don't want to see the same people.
It looks like, look, we don't even know if this is going to happen, right? This is not a confirmed story.
Well, you just said at the start of this thing that there was no way I couldn't convince you. You said we're approaching this as if this was true. So if this is true, this is just the same. It's nothing new.
So weird to know, Josh.
Wow. Oh my God.
Good
It's
Lord.
on fire, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Good Lord. This is great. This is fantastic. What was I going to say? Now I remember last time we heard about this. I messaged you, Lily, on X, and you said, let's hope it works out. It didn't work out. It was fake. It was a fake news story. So this could be all fake.
Yeah, it could be. That's why I say it says in the article that we don't even know when this is happening, and she's been hesitant to leave in the past. Now, here's the thing. We do know that who is the head of Disney, Bob Iger, right?
Yeah.
We do know that he's going to be stepping down. So my assumption would be that Kathleen Kennedy would probably be stepping down at around the same time.
Maybe.
Because I don't know if she would be able to survive the replacement for Disney coming in to keep her on. So maybe that she's going to kind of mirror her leaving to when he steps down. I don't even know when that is, but that's coming up pretty soon, isn't it?
Yes, but I mean, there've been so many rumors, like you said, Bob, about think about it. When Indiana Jones came out, they said Kathleen Kennedy was retiring that August. Didn't happen. Then they said Kathleen Kennedy was retiring in 2025. Didn't happen. So you're probably right. I'm shocked. To be honest with you, I'm shocked we're covering this tonight because, Bob, you're about facts and want to see it for sure.
Well, it's a news story that popped.
Yeah, but it's a rumor. It's not is it a credible source? Probably not. I think Dixie's going to become the president of Disney.
I would be down for that. That would be much, much better.
That's Star Wars takes. Wow. Wow.
Breaking news.
Oh, man. Wow.
Seriously, how old is Dixie?
He told us he was in his 50s, man.
Yeah.
I don't think he's in his 50s, dude.
He told us that. Remember, he told us that he was 54, 55, and he said he looked better than all of us.
I think he was born when FDR was president.
There, he said he's 55.
Larry, so you just said it. All right, there it is.
See?
All right. All right. Anything else about this? Lily,
Nah.
you want to say anything to your viewers? You want anything? I'm already upset that you're not on my side on this. So,
Gosh, I mean, honestly, the abusive relationship that you keep putting yourself through with all this is
then
absolutely.
why are we covering this, Derek?
What?
You're not even a fan of Star Wars, so I don't even know why you're giving your take on this.
Because we decided
this is going to be a hilarious stream to go back and watch because he was so happy at the beginning of the news segment, and now look how it's talking.
Oh my god!
All right. Let's go on to our next topic.
Yeah. So this was kind of cool. We had the new Avengers teaser trailer drop today, and it says and this is from an article over in Variety, and there's something specific I want to focus on here because it does showcase the X-Men, mostly Professor X and Magneto. You see them playing chess, and they're together, but you do have the one moment, and this is really what I want to focus on for this article, and that is we get a comic accurate Cyclops here. We get him in his costume, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but over on the to the left of him, when you're actually watching the trailer, you can see the Sentinels walking.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, look over to the left of him. Let me see if I can blow it up just a little bit more.
Hold on. Let me see.
I don't know if I can get it any.
I'm trying to look.
But over,
I can kind of make it out.
Left, right over in here, you can see the legs of the. Of the Sentinels.
Yeah.
It's easier to see when you're actually watching the trailer. You'll see the Sentinels walking behind him. So we get a comic accurate Cyclops finally.
Finally, now our luck. This will be the part where he's dead, where he dies like within 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it is. I mean, because look, with the way this movie is, with as many people as they've got in it, some of them are going to be cameos. I mean, or some of them are going to be quick deaths. There's no way they're going to go the entire movie with this cast.
Now, all right, let's go through all of this. Lily, let's start with you this time. Are you happy about this? What's your opinion? Do you think this is the best trailer we've seen so far? Have you seen the other trailers? Let's get your opinion.
Yeah. So I have been seeing all of the other trailers, and this is probably the one that's got me the most excited, but not excited for the right reasons. So I'm excited because I feel like we're finally going to get the comic book accurate X-Men.
Okay.
But to me, it's just a little bit too late.
No, not that.
It took them how many years to finally give us all of this when this is literally what the fans wanted from the beginning.
Right.
And I feel like they're just putting all of these cameos in here. They're not even going to be part of the story. It's going to be like something that happens quickly, and all the X-Men are going to get wiped out immediately.
Oh, God, that would be horrible.
I don't think they're actually... To me, it just feels like they know that what they were doing with the Avengers wasn't working, and they lost their entire audience. So now they're trying to get everybody back by bringing back all of these cameos. You're bringing back Chris Evans. You're bringing back Robert Downey Jr., even though he's going to be playing Dr. Doom. But like, it's too late. It's too late for me. I want to be excited, but it's too late. I don't care anymore. Like, I might actually just go watch it just how I watched Deadpool and Wolverine, just because I wanted to see Wolverine be Wolverine in his costume. And I had heard about all of the cameos that were in that one, and I wanted to see those characters be those characters. So I might actually go watch it just for that reason, but it's not because I'm like, oh yeah, the MCU is back. Like, no. So
okay,
that's how I feel.
I don't know. Is Derek muted?
No, Derek said he'd be right back.
Oh, okay.
We got Walter showing up in the chat.
Yeah,
you're right.
Walter.
They are going to kill him twice.
They are.
See how bad Ian McKellen looks? Oh my God. I mean,
Ian McKellen look old in this trailer.
I mean, he is old, but like, hey, Walter. All right, Bobo, you go ahead and give us your opinion.
All right, I'll say this. The costume looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, and the sequence where you see the optic blast with the costume and the Sentinels in the background and all the explosions and everything going on. Yeah, this is the best trailer that they've released. And actually, I've liked the teasers. I don't think that they're necessarily like the greatest trailers or anything like that, but like the first one, it was an okay teaser. It showed you Steve Rogers was coming back. And then the second one with Thor, I thought was a little bit better. I didn't think it was necessarily like leaps and bounds better, but a little bit better. And then this one, I agree with Lily. This is the best trailer that they've released yet. And but I'm like Lily. I have that fear that they're going to kill off the X-Men pretty quick, or they're just going to have a very small role in this, and we're not really going to see them the way that we want to see them. But just from the look of this, I'm happy with the look.
Okay. Derek, are you ready to contribute? Are you ready to give your opinion?
No. Now that you spoke to me like that, I'm not going to say anything.
Okay, don't say anything. You don't care.
Fine. Good. Let's move on.
All right. Give us your opinion, Derek. What are your...
No. Not until you apologize.
I'm not going to apologize. Stupidest thing ever.
Move on.
Derek is a huge X-Men fan. Knows a lot about X-Men. Derek, what did you think about this?
This is the best of the bunch. I mean, you guys already said
happy
it.
with what you're seeing? And
no, I didn't say I was happy. I said it was the best of the bunch. Okay? I mean, I'm sorry, but Steve Rogers coming back, he was supposed to be dead, wasn't he? Didn't he grow old and that old?
Yeah, he grew old.
Okay, and then you had Thor taking his daughter camping, whatever the hell that was. And now we have this. So, I mean, that was the best of the breed. Okay, and I said this on our group thread this morning. Okay, that was pretty cool. Okay, I will give it that. Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, hey man, the originals. Okay.
Yeah.
I always appreciate that. But to your point, Bob, how long are they going to last? I mean, what's Ian McKellen going to do? Get his "You shall not pass." That's the only thing he could do in this movie. Any type of fight. Thank you, Walter. Appreciate that, man. That, I mean, okay. We're going to get into 2026 movies here, but I don't know. I feel like this is probably going to be the theme for Avengers Doomsday. A lot of cool clips. Not much after that.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be it.
Okay. Again, I'm cautiously optimistic. I don't know with the X-Men in this. Yes, this trailer looked really awesome. I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen with this movie. I'm like with all of you guys. Like Bob said, the costume looks incredible. It looks cool. We have no idea. This could be a 2-minute part and they're all dead. And that's it. So, now do we have one more trailer coming out?
Yeah, it actually already leaked and then they started pulling it.
Wakanda one, right?
But yes, it shows Black Panther. It shows Namor. And it shows what's it called? The Thing talking with M'Baku and whatnot. So I mean, I think it was a much weaker trailer than this one. I think this was their best one. So
okay.
I thought we were done with Wakanda, but apparently not. And I love it.
God, I hope not. Walter, I hope not. Walter, I hope you're making a joke. And if this happens,
imagine.
You might be right, Walter. You really might.
Well, in Multiverse of Madness, wasn't she?
Yes, she was there. Yes.
Captain Britain, wasn't she?
Yes.
Yes.
And they were in What If, and it's.
Oh my gosh!
Oh
imagine.
my God, don't
Imagine.
even say that. I almost need to see spoilers to make sure that doesn't happen.
Well,
Josh, instead of asking me to contribute, Walter really made a contribution there, didn't he?
yeah.
God.
I'm telling you, this is going to be a funny stream because Josh's excitement just went from way up here to he's like down in the toilet now.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then maybe all the NCU.
Yeah, it could
Who
be.
knows?
We'll see.
Who knows?
Yeah,
So
Josh is getting more and more.
Yeah, Josh is just losing more and more of his will.
I'm not. No, I'm going to see this thing. Look, I agree with Billy. They made a mistake with everything that happened. And Bob and I have said this, that back in 2019, if they had never done another movie like this again, we would be fine with it because it ended the right way. And they couldn't just let it go and restart and do something different. And they had to, we're going to make Sam Wilson Captain America. That didn't work. And it's just stupid stuff that they've done. And so I don't know. Yes, they're bringing back, like I told Bob, the Russo brothers. Bob has liked most of their movies. So maybe this one will be good. I don't know. I don't know you guys until I see a full trailer. And you're doing that, Dickie.
No, Josh, it's because we can see you dying inside.
Yeah,
Man, you're excited.
You're off to a very, very rotten start tonight, aren't you?
I just don't understand why they have to do these little itsy bitsy teeny weeny trailers. And it's like, why do you have to hide? Like, just show us the trailer. So
they're called teaser trailers for a reason.
Yeah, shut up, Derek. I don't care.
I can't wait for the stupid one when you get the real one. That ought to be a gem.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
For that one, Lily's got to come on for that one again.
Yeah.
All right. So that's that. All right. Let's get on to our next topic.
All right. Here we go. All right, so we have circled back to our Would You Rather segment. And tonight's question, I think, is going to be kind of fun because it's going to show whether we're greedy or not. So,
Oh no.
all right.
Lily,
So,
bless her heart.
would you rather win $1 million for yourself or $20 million for a charity of your choice?
Oh, God, all right, let's go around the room. Derek? This is horrible. This is horrible, Bob.
This
To be honest, Derek, I
horrible,
thought
Bob.
you were going to just come straight out with this one.
I know. I mean, your automatic assumption is greed, which I am leaning toward, but we didn't say entirely what the charity was.
Well, it's a charity of your choice.
Well, yeah, but that charity hasn't been created yet because it would be to torture Josh, and I'll spend $20 million on that.
Wow. Wow, dude.
I'd rather have a beer with Bob Derek.
Who is this guy? Derek, can I go to school with you or something? Are you like a Jesus, did I steal your girlfriend or something?
Okay, charity of my choice. Well, I don't know if that charity exists yet. No, seriously, and it's not the one that would be against Josh. I mean, that one I could probably start on my own. I wouldn't need $20 million to do it. Let me see.
Holy crap! You know you would take the money. Come on.
Probably at this point, yeah. But I would say that I would spend like $20 million on. If it were $20 million on a cause, I really think would be. I mean, there's a lot of good causes out there, so I'm trying to think like. I don't know. I may.
Megacon?
I would take the million, but the million wouldn't be entirely for myself, though. You know what I mean? Like I would put that, to give to college funds with my kids. I'll make MegaCon this year. We got to go.
We can't.
So,
We could go Bob with it.
It'd be fun if we could hook up at a con somewhere. That'd be awesome.
Sandy Comic Con. That'd be cool.
No, but so what, Derek? Are you taking the money or are you doing the charity?
All right, I'll take the money, but with the caveat of the fact that I wouldn't spend it all on myself, for God's sakes. I'd probably make sure that I, gave, like I said, money to my kids for school, and I'd be able to, do something good for my family and friends, and it obviously all wouldn't go to me. But $20 million for a good charity is a worthwhile cause too. It just would take me, I think, a little bit of time to think about what I would want to throw $20 million at.
Yeah. So, okay, but you're going to take the money?
Yeah, first impulse says take the money.
I will take my man's man.
What about you, Lily? You taking the money or are you giving to the charity?
I mean, what if I am the charity? Do I get to keep this?
It's a good point. You just keep that million for yourself. And then 19 will go another place else. That's fine.
Huh. Yeah, I think
It's a tough one.
I want to say like the charity because that would be like a great thing. But just like Derek, there's things that even $1 million could help me with too. And it's not just like selfish things either. Like I've always wanted to start my own business, my own clinic. And I feel like something like that would help me definitely. And then, I mean, that would be helping a lot of people in its own way. It might not be the 20 million towards the charity, but this is something that I could grow and would help a lot of people for many, many, many years to come too. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it wouldn't just be like a selfish type of thing. So I think I would keep it for me.
All right. You know what? You're not selfish. I'm taking the money. I'm not even talking about it. I'm taking the money. Now, and I don't care if I come off as selfish because I do agree. I would donate some of that to charity. I'd give to my kids. I'd do that because if you do it right, you can actually live off of $1 million, and you could actually because I would keep working. Mm-hmm. So I would probably invest it. I'd try to turn profit out of that. And then I could donate some of that profit to charity and stuff like that. But yeah, if I'm just donating $20 million to a charity of my choice, then yeah, I'm stuck in the same boat, and my kids are stuck in the same boat and whatnot. So I'm taking the money. I mean, I don't want to sound greedy, but I'm going to sound greedy. I'll take the money.
I would probably take 65% for myself to invest. 35 would be the percent that I would, give to other folks there.
There you go.
So
I think that's fair.
I would take the money, but I would do everything to give as much money as I could to Derek and Bob because they have helped me a lot over the years.
Oh man. Okay.
to my family, and yeah, and I do agree with Bob in terms of investing. Trying to buy something that you could do, even if it's just something small that you could rent out. But that's what I would do.
Good idea.
That's a smart idea, Dixie.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Tough one. That was a tough one. All right. Very good. Let's go on to the next one. All right. So, with the new year, 2026, what does that mean? We have new movies coming out. I think we did this last year, right, guys?
I think we did, but I think we kind of did it like during each like time of the year, whether it was winter,
Yeah, that's true.
spring. We kind of went through it all. So let me go ahead and share my screen here. I just want to kind of show everybody some of the most anticipated movies that are out there. Now, this is not a complete list.
Of course, coming out of my mouth, Dixie.
So Walter, yeah. I like that, Walter. That's awesome.
That's a good one.
But let me go ahead. Like I said, so I got my screen shared here. So this is just some of the most anticipated movies. Again, this is not a complete list, but these are just some of the ones that are coming out. So starting here in January, People We Meet on Vacation. I have no idea what that is. We have Greenland 2, which I'm actually hoping to go see on Thursday. Did see the first one. I thought that was all right. 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. The Moment. Mercy, that's that new Chris Pratt movie coming out. That looks like it could be kind of interesting.
That's about the AI jury, right? That's the
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Send Help, which is the new Sam Raimi movie. So that could be kind of interesting. Goat.
Are you going to go through every movie of the year on this thing?
No. This isn't the entire list, Josh.
Oh.
Jesus, he said that at the beginning.
These are just some of the most anticipated movies.
God.
Okay.
All right.
Shut up, Derek.
Wuthering Heights.
Paid $20 million just to shut up.
Go sit in the corner.
Jesus.
Crime 101. Scream 7. Hoppers in March. The Bride, which we've kind of talked about on this show with Christian Bale. Reminders of Him. That's that new Colleen Hoover movie. Let's see what else. Project Hail Mary. We actually did react to the trailer for that on here. Ready or Not 2. Here I Come. The drama in April. The Super Mario Galaxy movie. I know a lot of people are excited about that one. Michael, the Michael Jackson biopic. Let's see. Apex. The Devil Wears Prada 2. I know you're excited about that one, Josh.
I was about to say that's exactly what he's excited about.
Mortal Kombat 2. We know that was delayed into this year.
Yes.
The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yes.
Masters of the Universe.
Yes. God, I hope that's good.
Disclosure Day. A trailer for that just came out. That's the new Steven Spielberg movie. Scary Movie 6, where we see the return of the Wayans brothers.
Oh, Bob, I almost feel like you and I have to meet somewhere and go see that.
Toy Story 5.
Yeah.
Supergirl.
For Derek.
Minions 3. Moana, the live action remake on that. Cutoff. Don't know what that is. But apparently it's a Jonah Hill directed movie.
Is that Allison
Mack? No, it's not Allison Mack. Let's see. The Odyssey, which we talked about that one. Spider-Man Brand New Day. Super Troopers 3.
Oh my God.
Paw Patrol. The Dino movie. Flowervale Street. The Dog Stars. Don't know what that is. Sense and Sensibility. Let's see. Clayface in September.
There you go.
That'll be
Practical Magic 2. Know you're excited about that one, Josh.
I am.
Verity. Not sure what that is. Digger. That's that new Tom Cruise movie. So did see a teaser for that one. The Social Reckoning, which is supposed to be like I don't know if it's a direct sequel to The Social Network, but it's supposed to be like a companion movie to that. Street Fighter in October.
Yes.
Whale Fall. The Cat in the Hat, The Hunger Games, Sunrise on the
Bob will see
Reaping.
that. Bob will go see
Yes,
that.
I am. The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender, Fokker-in-Law, X, the new Narnia movie. Not sure about that one, but this one's supposed to be based on The Magician's Nephew. Let's see, Violent Night 2, Jumanji 4.
Oh, God.
Avengers Doomsday, of course. Dune Part 3, that comes out the same day as Avengers
That's
Doomsday.
crazy they did that.
Angry Birds 3, and Werewolf, the new Robert Eggers film, and The Adventures of Cliff Booth. They don't have a date on that, but it's supposed to be a Netflix film. Hopefully it gets a theatrical release.
Nice.
So some of the most anticipated movies. So what is it that you're looking forward to? Caveat, we see you in the chat. Hey, how you doing, man?
Caveat.
So
Caveat.
Lily, what if any of these are you looking forward to seeing?
I think
And of course, anything that's not on this list too. that you missed.
I think the ones that I'm mostly looking forward to watching are gonna be Dune 3, Werewolf. I don't think Werewolf was on there. I don't think I saw it.
Was it Werewolf?
It's in December.
Oh, it was on there.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Dune 3, Werewolf, and oh my gosh, what else was I really, really looking forward to seeing? There was another one. Oh, I guess The Mandalorian. I'm looking forward to watching that one, but just because I want to see what they do with that one, because season 3, like I said, made me super angry. But
Gotcha.
I want to see if they kind of redeem themselves a little bit with this, because I heard that they wanted to do a season 4, but again, at the same time, what for? They already messed everything up with season 3, and if this movie doesn't do well, I don't think they're gonna get a season 4. So, and I see Dixie already getting mad. Dixie, I'm a girl. First of all, Dixie, I'm a girl. Okay, you put a cute little thing like Grogu in any movie, I'm gonna go watch it. And
I think I remember you saying when we talked about Gremlins 3, you're like, yes, I'm gonna go see
yes,
Gremlins.
they're small and cute. And then second of all, it's freaking Mando. Like, look at him. He's in the hot armor with a hot voice. Again, I'm a girl. Sorry.
No?
Sorry.
That's completely fine. That's completely fine.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that one. And also because my little nephew, he's 11 years old and he basically grew up with the Mandalorian. So that's like his superhero. And that's always been like a little bonding for us. So the whole family is going to go watch that one. It's kind of close to my birthday. So that should be a little fun time. But I think if I had to pick, absolutely, Dune 3 and Werewolf, definitely.
Okay. All right.
All right. Derico, let's hear it.
So I'm going to actually say the movies that I'm looking forward to most to seeing are going to be the ones that we've developed some theories with on this program. I am very curious to see how the video game movies do this year. And that means all of them. Super Mario Brothers, that new one, which looks great. Street Fighter, which I don't know what we're going to get there.
I don't either. Oh, God.
It looks like it's going for deliciously bad, which is great, but I don't know what we're going to get. And Mortal Kombat kind of has the same flair to it, and that's because of Johnny Cage.
Oh,
but
yes.
we have come up with a theory on this show that video game movies could be on the rise. So let's see how they do this year. I'm not saying they're going to hit $1 billion. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I think they're going to give the comic book movies a real run for their money, or the comic book series for that matter. So I'm excited to see how those do this year, just in terms of the business and the box office.
Hold on, Derek, real quick.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop you right there. I do think Super Mario Galaxy, I do think that will make $1 billion.
You think it's going to make it? Yeah, you know
The
what?
first one did. I think this one will too.
Yeah, people will
it
go
looks
back.
really fun. It looks great.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I think that there could be a lot of possibility with the whole video game world there. So let's see what this year delivers in terms of that. This is going to be the trial run for that, I think. I think another theory that I have in particular is the fact that Marvel and Star Wars are hurting. Yes, Josh, I said it. Marvel and Star Wars are hurting. But Disney is not. Moana, I think, is going to make $1 billion.
Oh yeah.
I think that's going to get it. And then Toy Story 5.
Oh heck yeah.
All right. So this is going to be another, I think, validation of the fact that the kids' movies are going to slam dunk maybe everything else this year. And those are two big ones for that. I'm also going to give Bob and Lily some exciting news because I have some homework to do this year. I've never seen any of the Dune movies.
Oh
I haven't
my
either.
You
gosh.
gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I am going to watch both of those before I see Dune 3. And I'm going to say that Dune 3 stays competitive with Avengers Doomsday.
You know, they're already trying to market it like the way they did Barbenheimer.
Oh,
So they're calling this
event.
Doomsday.
The event.
Oh no.
What are they calling it?
Doomsday?
Yeah, they're calling it Doomsday.
That's actually pretty good.
It's smart. It works. I mean,
Okay, so Caveat doesn't think it makes $1 billion.
Okay.
Dixie's over it.
Nope. Sorry. You're going to get me in the
you might not
garage.
think that, Dixie, after I tell you my choices. So
You're going to get me in the garage every week, Dixie.
Right.
I am excited on the premise of Project Hail Mary. I don't know how it's going to turn out.
Yeah.
Oh, Project Hail Mary. That's the one I was looking forward to. There you
Yeah.
go. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh,
I can't believe I forgot.
Mhm. It
Yes.
looks pretty good just from what we
Yeah.
did see with the trailer.
I read the
I'm
book,
excited about that
so
one. Oh, you did?
I'm invested. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Like, isn't the-
super, super invested.
isn't the book by the same author who wrote The Martian?
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we might get a story that's pretty darn good because I didn't read the book, but I loved the movie of The Martian. So
Yeah.
I thought that was really
Because
good.
I know a lot of people are always very skeptical that whenever they interpret a book to a movie, that they might change a lot of things. But actually, The Martian stuck to the book. And I feel like the more little teaser trailers that we get of Project Hail Mary, it looks like they're sticking to what the book was about too. It doesn't look like they've changed anything. And I mean, it's kind of difficult to change what that movie's about because it's very straightforward. The plot of the book is very straightforward. So I hopefully do not have to eat these words, but I don't see a way that they can mess this up.
Yeah.
I
I
hope not.
hope.
It's
Yeah.
Now, the only other thing is I say that Marvel is not totally dead because I think Spider-Man is actually going to kill it. Those movies with Tom Holland have done great, and I don't think this one's going to change. Now, Avengers is a different story, right? I mean, that's another landfill that we won't get into. But these Spider-Man movies have been pretty incredible, and I don't think that's going to change with this one either. So I'm looking forward to it.
Very good point there, Walter. You're right, because when they marketed Barbenheimer, they were standalone movies, and these are two sequels. So that is going to be a little different. I did hear a reviewer today. I think it was Jeremy Johns. I was listening to his most anticipated movies of the year, and he was talking about how they were already trying to market it as Doomsday, and he was saying that's going to make for one long day if you end up watching both of them the same day. So, because both of them I think are going to be over 3-hour movies.
Yeah.
So,
Dune for
anyway,
sure.
anything else, Derek, that interests you?
No, that was actually, I think, the pretty good summary of what I'm looking forward to. I'm sure other things will pop up here and there, but I think I give the rundown.
All right, Bobo, let's hear yours.
Okay, for me, my most anticipated film of the year is The Odyssey. I love Christopher Nolan's films. I cannot wait to see this one. It looks cool. I mean,
Yeah, it does.
I've already hearing some people coming out saying, "Well, it doesn't look historically accurate." It's The Odyssey. Come on, it's about a bunch of gods and monsters and all sorts of stuff in mythology. Let's have a good time with it. I think that's going to be a cool movie. Again, I like Christopher Nolan's films. I am excited about Doom Part 3. Avengers Doomsday is more out of curiosity. I'm not super stoked about it, but if maybe some of the trailers can win me over as we start getting more, but I do have some reservations. However, out of curiosity, I am interested to see that. I'm more excited to see Spider-Man Brand New Day because I'm curious to see where they're going to go after or from where the last one left off. So I am excited about that one. Masters of the Universe is also one that I've been waiting for a long time. I know there's a lot that could go wrong with this one. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed
about this. I'm telling you
I'm keeping my fingers crossed because there is a real possibility this could go wrong. So here's hoping. The Adventures of Cliff Booth. I am really looking forward to that one. Come on. He was great in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And I think it's David Fincher who's directing, and it's Quentin Tarantino's story. So he's still writing. So that's going to be what I'm looking forward to.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see what else. Project Hail Mary is what I'm looking forward to. Werewolf as well, because I really did like Nosferatu. Michael is one I'm also really looking forward to. The fact that his nephew is playing him, I think is going to make it kind of interesting. So I'm looking forward to that. I am a fan of the Hunger Games movies, so I will see Sunrise on the Reaping. And Clayface I'm kind of interested in because they're talking about it being kind of like a body horror type film. So let's see what they do. I haven't been a big fan of what DC's doing, but maybe Lanterns and Supergirl can surprise me. Doubt it, but maybe. We'll see. But that's kind of where I'm going. And yeah, Walter, the Odyssey, and yeah, in Clayface, the premise that this could be a body horror makes it sound interesting. So those are the ones I'm looking forward to. And of course, there's other stuff I'm sure that are going to pop up that are going to surprise me.
All right. For me, there's actually a lot. I want to see Michael. I think that's going to be really good.
Yeah, Michael looks really good.
Odyssey will be interesting. I had really forgotten that Bob and I had read that in high school. Derek, did you read that?
No. I mean, I know classes that did in my high school, but I never did. So, I mean, I knew pretty much everything that did happen in the book, but I didn't read it, which I probably should.
Did we read the Odyssey or was it the Iliad that we read?
I don't. You told me last time Odyssey. Was it Iliad? No, it was Odyssey.
I don't remember which one it was. I never told you that we read the Odyssey.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. We were talking about it a couple weeks ago, and you said, "Don't you remember we read Odyssey in high school?"
I never said that.
Yes, you did. Shut up. Give up. Lily, have you read it?
I think I read it a long time ago.
All right. So that Toy Story 5, I'm excited to. God, that's funny. Definitely.
Oh my gosh.
That I watch with my daughter a lot, so I'm excited about that. Super Mario, I agree with Derek. Super Mario, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, all of those, I can't wait to see. God, I am so skeptical about Street Fighter, though, you guys.
You just said you couldn't wait to see it.
Huh?
I think it's going to be one of those that's going to be bad but fun.
You just said you couldn't wait to see all three of them, Josh.
No, it's true. What else?
Now you're skeptical about it?
No, I think they put so many wrestlers in there that I'm like, I don't know. We'll see.
They put two, Josh.
Yeah, it's just Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns.
Okay, we'll see how it is.
Jason Momoa's Blanca's. I think you should worry about.
Oh God.
I'm actually kind of excited to see him as Lobo.
Yeah.
He would be.
That might be the best thing about Supergirl.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's not saying a lot because that bar is pretty low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? Obviously, Avengers, Doomsday, Spider-Man. Who else? What else? Mandalorian, obviously.
Why?
In fact, just because I want to spike Dixie now, so I'm going to go and see it.
Don't start there, buddy.
And
Dixie
then
will let you have it. He's on a roll tonight.
Yeah, I know Dixie.
Okay,
yeah.
The one Bob and I are praying that is good, but who the heck knows? He-Man. Who knows?
Yeah, he's warning you, Travis. Josh has some bad takes tonight, but that's okay, Josh. We love you anyway, man.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool if there were multiple cuts. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Kind of like what they did with Clue. how when you went,
Yeah.
you didn't know which theater or which ending you were going to get because it was all different at different theaters. So that'd be kind of cool if they did that with Street Fighter. Good idea, Travis. I like that.
That would definitely get people to the theater. Imagine you get one ending and you go just to watch it and see if you get a different ending.
That would be good.
I like that, Travis. That's cool.
Spider-Man, I want to see, obviously. What
is
else?
the villain in this one the Scorpion for Spider-Man?
He's one of them.
No, if have they even said?
There are so many. I'll give you the two rumors that I've heard. Scorpion is one of the villains, and they're saying we're getting Savage Hulk.
Well, that's a bad idea.
And that Spider-Man is fighting Savage Hulk.
Well, the Scorpion would be much better, especially the guy who am hoping plays Scorpion. The guy from Better Call Saul. What's his name? He's really good. Good actor.
I can't remember his name, but he was the one who played not Lalo. Shoot, what was his name?
Lalo,
no. What was his name?
I can't remember.
Why am I blanking on it? I gotta look it up right now.
Hold on,
oh my gosh!
Hold on, once.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I'll get it right now.
Okay.
Gosh, he was awesome in that.
Michael Mando.
He's the one who played Nacho. The one who played Nacho Varga. Michael Mando. Yes. He was great in Better Call Saul.
Fantastic.
He would be perfect.
Tony Dalton.
That was that was Lalo.
Tony Dalton was who played Lalo.
Yeah. Great actor as well. Yeah. But certainly not Scorpion.
What else was I going to say? There was another. Bride of Frankenstein. I want to see.
Okay.
I don't know that one.
I don't know. Let's just see what
It could be interesting because it seems like it's like a Bonnie and Clyde type thing.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm gonna wait until it comes out to see if I actually want to give it a shot. I got to hear the word of mouth and the word on the street about that. I think
I'll let you know because I'll see it. So
Bob loves movies.
Is it on Netflix?
No, it's gonna be a theatrical release.
Theater release.
Theatrical release. Okay. Yeah. Is there anything I missed? I got all of that. No, I think, yeah. So I'm excited. I feel, and am I wrong? Better a lot of movies this year.
I think 2026 has more potential to have several billion-dollar movies. Where this year, besides Avatar and Lilo and Stitch and Zootopia, to me, those were the ones that you could look at and say, yeah, those were going to be billion-dollar movies. Everything else was kind of.
And we said the same thing about Superman once upon a time last year, though.
Yeah, but until we saw those other until we saw the last trailer, we started seeing the clips.
That's
then we were like, oh.
That's what I'm saying. All it takes is one bad trailer, and then this could throw. I mean, one of these movies could throw us for a loop. So,
I think Super Mario. I think Toy Story.
Yeah.
I think Avengers. I do think it's going to break $1 billion. Dune, I don't think will because the first two didn't. I think it's a very niche audience, but maybe if they market it right, kind of the way they're trying to do it, like with Barbenheimer, if that's successful, maybe they get extra people to go see it, but I doubt it. I think that audience is already built in. But I think there's more potential this year.
Is Avatar going to make $1 billion?
Well, Avatar already made $1 billion.
It already did it.
It did? Wow.
Yeah, it's over $1 billion. They're projecting that it'll finish between 1.5 and 1.7.
That's crazy. Good Lord.
So,
I was thrown across my bedroom by my uncle as a toddler and smashed my head. I now have aphasia and early Parkinson's, but it's not to blame for me loving Jar Jar Binks.
Wow. Jeez, Travis. Whoa.
That was creative.
Oh, no.
That was creative.
Wow.
Crazy. All right.
Damn.
Well, let's go on to our next topic of the night.
All right. This is my favorite one.
I don't know why we have to do this.
All right, shut up, Josh. This is my segment. So, this is going to be our final recap for the year as we have finished the regular season, and really things did not go well for Josh or Dick.
You bunch of losers!
Now, I have to point out that Josh won last year, and he was bragging all off season long about how he was going to win again and he should just ride off into the sunset, how we all needed help with our fantasy team. And then we got to week 1 and things didn't go well for him.
I prayed for this and it happened.
Oh, God. What
And
was that?
then it got even worse when we got to week 2.
We did it. Thank you for putting those hands together and for praying harder than you've ever prayed in your entire life. Because of you, this happened.
So after a couple weeks,
He's the best.
after a couple weeks into the season,
Ridiculous.
after a couple weeks into the season, Josh was just ready to forfeit.
Forfeit! What's that mean?
Thankfully, he didn't. We did have our season, but things did not go well, and they ended in a great place for Josh, as Josh is once again in last place.
Oh,
And I love these scores here. Okay, Josh, let's go over your lineup. Josh Allen, 0 points.
Well, I'm
RJ
going to
Harvey,
the play.
4.3. Travis Etienne, 4.8. Cortland Sutton, 1.5.
Wow.
Khalil Shakir, 0 points. Parker Washington, 19.7. Rondé Gadsden,
Look at these.
4.3. Kyron Williams, 11.1. You went with the Bears defense, 6 points. Josh, you had a pitiful score of 51.7. Final verdict?
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby!
Wow, what a bully. What a bully you are, Bob. Good Lord. Okay. Let me explain. I did this for Lily. Lily called me up in August and said Bob was so depressed.
oh
that
my
you
God.
that I need you to not be good this year. So I did it for Lily. Okay.
Don't
There
drag
you go,
her into
Josh.
this, Josh.
Yeah, definitely deserved there for some of those takes. So let's go ahead and let's get to our second place for the week. Derek, you had a much better score. You went with Jackson Dart, 20.4 points. Bijan Robinson, 7.3.
That was
You went
bad.
with Sampson from Cleveland, 6.4. Jahan Dotson, 7 points. He didn't kill you because of his salary. CD Lamb was really bad, 1.4 points. T. Higgins, 18.7. He was a decent play. Hunter Henry, also a decent play at tight end, 10.6. Estime was fine, also given his price point, 15.6 points. You went with the Texans defense. Your final score was 99.4. Final verdict?
Okay, what are you doing? I'm sorry. I used to be much stronger.
The Wedding Singer, fantastic.
Yeah, that's a good one. So
Yep.
now we get to our champ for the week.
Here you go.
So once again, in first place, I went with Caleb Williams, 17.58 points. I had Tank Bigsby at running back, 17.6. I also had ETN. Again, he was a big letdown, 4.8 points. Jamison Williams, 13.4 points. Michael Wilson, he was a decent play, 20.9 points. Luther Burden kind of let me down, 7.5. Colston Loveland, though, he was excellent at tight end, 25.1. Travion Henderson was fine, 17.3 points. I went with the Falcons defense, 11 points. Final score was 135.18. Final verdict?
Flawless victory.
Well, what are you
Now
drinking?
for the-
Hawaiian punch?
For the final time this year, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Jesus.
Dang. Oh my gosh.
You talk about a butt whipping. I finished with 12 wins. Josh, you had 4. Derek, you had 2. Since the season is over with that score, that means only one thing.
There can be only one.
You are so
Yeah.
dumb.
That's it.
Oh my God. We're done
So
with this.
that brings an end to another season of fantasy football. And after that butt whipping, Josh, I hope that you learn not to brag for so long because it's going to come back at you. I'm telling you, man, You are never going to live this one
I want
down.
this to be the first thing people see is big stupid face when they walk in the door. Can we do it? Ah, there it is. You're a genius.
Oh, Josh, yes.
I should watch soccer.
Embarrassing. Josh should watch soccer.
Yep. And until next year, Bob loves winning.
No, we're done. We're gonna do
We're
a.
not done. You're going to play next year and go through torture.
And we'll do it again next year. So it was a great season, but unfortunately it comes to an end, and we'll have to wait until next year.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go to our final topic of the night. All right. So last Wednesday, we got the series finale of Stranger Things. And even though there's rumors going around that tomorrow night they're releasing episode 9, which I don't believe. Anyway, let's just go ahead. I know most people Josh wants to finish and go to bed.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
convinced Dixie is Trump.
Oh,
I'm convinced that Dixie, do you live in DC in a big white house?
hey, he's trolling you, man. That's master level trolling.
Yeah,
Master level.
it is.
God.
That
All
is
right.
master level trolling. But
All right. So anyway, let's put on the spoilers alert just in case.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
All right. So, who's up? YZ? What's up?
yeah, what's up, Z?
Was
See you
he-
there, man.
Hello.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So, I want to
Did
start
you
with
really say,
Derek.
what's up, YZ?
I see.
He's been in the chat, man, for several weeks.
So maybe I have a nickname for him. Maybe I have a
Oh,
nickname.
man.
No,
Oh
Josh,
my
you said that as
gosh.
if you were questioning it, not as if you
Oh.
knew.
Derek,
No, I will say this,
Dating.
Josh. Dixie is on fire, and you are on fire tonight, too, man.
Yeah.
Good
Big
boy.
winner.
Anyway, Derek, I want to start with you because you were not here
Yeah.
last week. I kind of want to get your thoughts on a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Since we didn't get that last week, just very quick on the first part, and then tell us what you thought about the finale.
Okay, first of all, when it comes to volume 2, the 3 episodes there,
Yeah.
I didn't think it was all that bad. I'm not saying
Okay.
it's the best work they've ever done, but I'm not saying it's certainly not the worst, in my opinion. I'm sorry, that guy, I can't remember his name now, but the guy who drives the truck and keeps calling that teacher Schnookums, he's my favorite. I love that dude.
Which one?
He is, forget it, Josh. God, okay, I can't with you.
Murray.
Oh yes, I love Murray. Murray's the best.
I thought it was pretty entertaining in terms of the action. I was having fun watching that. I get what the whole thing is with that couple there in terms of how they admit their love to one another. Okay, I get it, but I mean that was like a little snippet for me. That didn't deter me from everything else. I thought the fight between Steve and Dustin was great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's how you want to talk reality. That's how really good friends fight sometimes, for real.
Yeah.
Like you can go fisticuffs with a good friend, and then you stay friends because you make up. I thought Steve was going to knock him out, but Steve didn't go there because he couldn't. Because at the end of it, they're too good of friends, which I thought great story of friendship. I think the actor who plays Vecna may get creepiest actor of all time for me.
Oh yeah. Oh, you have no idea. This is nothing.
Yeah,
Oh my
this is-
gosh.
This
This
is
is nothing.
not much at all.
Yeah. They're we're like three brothers here, but especially Josh and Derek. Those two are like, yeah, I froze there for a moment.
This is easy. Like you have no idea.
All right. So, I mean, okay, I'll take some of the criticism, but I don't think all of it was how I was feeling about Volume 2.
Okay.
I love David Harbour still. I think he's awesome. Speaking of movies, that Santa Claus movie he's in could be a lot of fun.
Oh, the Violent Night too. Okay.
I think so I'll leave it at that because we're really here to talk about the finale.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I thought the finale was actually a lot of fun.
Okay.
I think that I mean everybody was complaining about a main character dying last week. Well, you got it now. So here we are. It was the main character, some would say. Vecna was nothing mid-flight. Was nothing upside down. Was nothing.
God, oh my God!
Over here. Hey, well, to be fair, that was Dixie's prediction last week. Remember, he said he was predicting that he was going to be disappointed.
So, yeah. There you go. And by the way, that's how you kill a villain. They let Vecna have it.
That was so wonderful. Good. Oh, Winona Ryder. Oh my God.
Well, yeah, they decapitated him. I mean,
yeah. That's how. I mean, they tortured him before that. So
good.
I loved how they really made sure that he got his in the end, and boy did he get his. The biggest part for me at the end, I was texting Bob earlier about this, and David Harbour's speech to who was it, Mike?
Yeah,
I think it was Mike. Yeah, where he says, "Okay, you got two roads now. You can either sit back and think about how much things hurt you, or you accept and you move on." And that's the thing about perseverance. It's a strange thing, pun intended, but that's life. And that I thought was a great way to end the show. Overall, I had fun with it, and I think it was a nice way to say goodbye at the end there. I thought it was really good at that part.
Yep.
Okay. Walter is upset about the way the decapitation.
Oh my God! All right, you know what? We're gonna save the best for last with Lily. So, Bob, let's hear your thoughts.
Walter's actually not wrong though.
Yeah, it was
that's
pretty
like
cool.
forever. Yeah.
Okay, I want to highlight Dixie's comment here real quick about too easily killed. I kind of thought the same thing that
you didn't.
That they killed Vecna pretty quickly. Well, yes, I did, Josh. You and I talked about this. That you could have shaved a little bit of time off the epilogue and had a little bit longer fight.
Okay.
I told you that.
Yes.
See, that's the one thing I did tell you.
Yes, that you did tell me. You did not tell me about
anyway, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more there. Also, there are some holes in this, and I want to talk about that first before I get into my positives. When we saw Rambo Nancy taking out every single soldier that was there, we saw Hell taking out a bunch of soldiers. We saw David Harbour killing several of them. I couldn't get over the fact that when they got back to the real world, there were no repercussions for anybody. I mean, it was just like they all just went back to their lives. Nobody went to prison or anything for the fact that they killed a bunch of soldiers. I mean, I could understand maybe if the soldiers were operating on their own outside of the rest of the government, but I got the impression that they were there at the government's behest. So shouldn't they have gotten in trouble or something? I kind of found that a little unbelievable. Again, I didn't like Rambo Nancy running around just taking everybody out. And then when it came to her trying to she leads the party, she's like, they're like, who's going to be the bait? I will. and she's running out there. I think it would have been better if Steve and Dustin had gone together to be the bait, because you had that speech by them earlier saying that if I die, you die, or if you die, I die. And I think that would have been better if the two of them had gone to be the bait, because that had been kind of set up that they were going to be in peril together, and we didn't really see that. Also, when it comes to Eleven's death, you kind of mentioned this, Lily, to me off camera about the fact that it's left kind of open, and I'll let you get into that more. it's not really clear what happened to her. Everybody's going to have their own theory on that. I tend to believe that she might be alive because it seems to make sense, but maybe not. So yeah, there's no definitive ending. All right, so those are some of my negatives. Let me get into the positives. I thought that it was much better than Volume 2. I actually think that they did as good as a job as they could to stick the landing, because I don't think that you could have really stuck the landing in a way that would have made everybody happy. This was such a popular series that I think almost any choice they made, somebody was going to be unhappy. So I think that they did the best that they could. And for the most part, I was pleased with it. Again, there are some things that I would have done differently, but for the most part, I was pleased. I actually liked the epilogue. I think that was actually my favorite part of the episode. I do think you could have shaved about 10 minutes off of it, but I think the epilogue as a whole was pretty good. You mentioned the scene where Hopper and Mike are talking. I think that's a really good scene. When Dustin's graduating, he basically does everything that Eddie said he was going to do. Yeah. And so I thought that was kind of cool. That final scene where they're playing Dungeons and Dragons one final time and they start putting their books up, or even just before that, when they're asking if the story that he's telling them is true, and then he's telling them what happened to them all, and you can kind of see what's in their future. That whole sequence I thought was just very emotional. It was emotionally satisfying. And when you get to the final bit of that scene where Mike starts to go up the stairs and you see his kid sister and her friends run downstairs to play Dungeons and Dragons, I thought that was really cool, because when they sit down, they're kind of arguing amongst themselves like a group of friends. Yeah. And they're kind of doing some of the stuff that they were doing back in the first episode. And then you got one of the girls saying, "Hey, you said this wasn't nerdy. Look at this. This is nerdy." And then you got Derek like, "Did you fart? Did you?" I mean, it made me laugh because it was just a bunch of kids doing that. And you see Mike smiling because it was like, okay, the next generation
that's the next growth.
is going to be there. And I thought that was a very emotionally satisfying scene, especially when he walks up and closes the door and all of that. So yeah, I agree with you there, Z. Yeah, it was it was a very sentimental ending, and that's life. Yeah. And I think that's what I think I froze again there for a second. Did you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I think that's life. You're kind of moving forward, and you see relationships changing and dynamics changing. You see that with Jonathan, Nancy, Steve, and Robin, how they're talking about how their dynamic has changed amongst them. And they talk about how, well, let's meet every month in Philadelphia or whatever. And they're not going to end up meeting because that's real life. And that's what's kind of sad about that, is that, that's kind of the last they're going to kind of be like that. I think it's interesting that when Mike is talking about what happens to them all, he talks about Lucas and Max ending up together. And then you see Dustin, the one he's hanging out with is Steve. He's not hanging out with everybody else. Right. He's hanging out with Steve. And so, your dynamics change. And I thought that was such an emotionally satisfying ending. Also, I just want to point out one final thing before I turn it over to you, Lily. Steve Harrington had the best arc in the entire show. I am glad they did not kill him off. He went from being a complete douche to being a coach for a kids' baseball team, coaching Derek and all that. The epilogue was the best part. Yeah, I agree with you, Walter. That was the best part of the whole episode. And I think, to me, that saved the entire season, and not because I think that it was a completely bad season. We liked the first 4 episodes. I didn't particularly like Volume 2. I liked the finale, but I thought that ending was as good as you could get to sticking a landing to where I was at least emotionally happy with the way the show ended. So good job with that epilogue. And overall, I was fine with the episode. I had a good time with it too.
Wow. Okay. Lily, I'm just looking at pictures. Good Lord, Dixie.
No. I mean, he's not the only one that thinks that. There's quite a few people out there that did not like season 5. So,
Wow. Okay. All right, Lily, the floor is yours.
Okay, so where do I even start? Okay, I guess I'll start with I'm going to go the opposite of Bob. I'm going to start with all the good things, and then I'm probably going to end it with the thing that bothered me the most. So overall, this wasn't crazy levels of Game of Thrones disappointment like I kind of imagined it was going to be. So I was kind of happy about that. Most of it, I was happy with the way that it ended. I felt like the fight was a little bit too short, but yes, everybody kind of got a shot at the Mind Flayer and Vecna, and they all came together through the power of friendship, defeated him. And I was happy that they didn't turn him into a sympathetic villain. It felt like they were trying to there for a little bit when Will kind of like connected with him, and he was like, oh no, it was never you. Like the Mind Flayer was the one that was like controlling everything, and they were controlling you, but it was never you, blah, blah, blah. And I was happy the moment that Vecna was like, no, I like this. Like, I like being evil. I was like, yes, we didn't get the stupid sympathetic villain that it wasn't his fault. Like, he's like, nope, I like this. I like being a baddie. So I was happy about that too. Rambo Nancy did bother me a little bit too. I thought that was like a good moment for her to have probably bit the dust and she went out a hero, but of course they weren't going to do that.
Nancy looking like an AP literature teacher in high school at the end.
Yeah.
And then 1 second, Lily, I just got to ask something because both of you have mentioned. Derek, what did you think of Nancy in that role?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, she kind of went from like the nice high school girl to Rambo, and I think that was.
Did it bother you though?
I mean, bothered? No, I did think it was just kind of like something that was given at the at the end there. But bother? No, it didn't. It didn't really irk me. I don't know. I guess maybe I just didn't get affected by it like people like did. But
right,
I don't know. Maybe my threshold for her wasn't all that major to begin with.
I agree with you. Derek, you and I are on the same page.
Okay, hold on. I got to point. I got to point out. Josh is asking that because when I said that I thought it was stupid, Josh is like, "Oh, so you hated it?" See, he's under the impression that I sat there going, "Oh my God, this is awful." No, that's not. I was just like, when I saw her coming out taking charge, I was just like, "Oh." That was it. It caused me to roll my eyes.
Right, but there was something you said earlier, Bob, where you said we were talking about the Odyssey, and you were saying they were complaining, people were complaining, and you said it's gods, it's monsters. This is the same thing. You're dealing with a monster here. Who cares if she has a gun in it? Why are you guys taking it so seriously that this girl is killing? Like other stuff you're okay with. This you're not. I don't get it. I don't get it. You're dealing with a skeleton here. You're dealing Josh being a 10.
See, I agree with that right there. Yes, absolutely. It would have. Okay, and then the other thing, she's carrying around like all these bullets and all this equipment. No, it just it didn't make sense. That's all.
Oh
Josh, get over it. Not everybody thought like you. Josh gets mad when not everybody agrees with him. So.
No, I'm not saying that. You agree with each other. You and Lily are like.
It's because it was just annoying. For me, it was just annoying because like the whole time they had her in like this love triangle, and then all of a sudden she's like, "No, I would rather be Rambo." And it's like, what? What do you mean? Like, not.
I disagree with you guys.
Like it was kind of dumb for me because that was kind of part of their little arc the entire time, is that okay, Nancy like had a thing for Steve, but then no, she got together with Jonathan, and now Jonathan and Steve hate each other, but then at the end she's like, yeah, I don't want either of you, I'm just gonna be Rambo now and go be a teacher or whatever she's doing. I don't even know what she's doing.
What did Derek say?
I said she looked like a high school AP literature.
Yes, so like So why did they even make that such a big part of her journey? Like, I get it. She started off like this soft little girl who needed to be saved, and now she doesn't need anyone to save her. But I get it. But I feel like they just took that and dialed it up to like 1 million. Like, that was a little crazy.
All right, go ahead, Lily.
But yeah. So
Yeah.
then, like, the second half, once everything kind of started wrapping up, I was pretty happy with it too. I liked what they did with the graduations. I liked that, like, Max and Lucas stayed together. They were cute and everything. And then yes, the very, very end scene was very touching, because I even put that up on Twitter, that like it made me very emotional, because that happened to all of us at some point, that we were all together with our best friends from high school, not knowing that it was the very last time that you would all be together that way. And that like hit me so hard, because I was watching that and I was like, oh man, yes, you spent all this time with your best friends, and like now the same thing happens. You're all trying to see each other sometimes, but you know, some of us have our jobs, families, all kinds of other responsibilities, and you just never get the time to see each other like that again. So that sucks. I guess my biggest complaint with the whole thing is, well, two things. That I wish the TV shows would just actually give you an ending. I think it really is really stupid that they leave it up to audience interpretation, because it's just not a satisfying ending. They leave it up to you to be like, it just, I guess, I don't know, this is like some psychological experiment to see how you think. If you're like a negative person, they're like, oh no, she died, whatever. She died.
There's been a lot of
Who cares?
move on. That too.
Yeah, and then unless you want to be
in his head, by the way, Lily, do you think she died?
I will get to that. Unless you want to think about it and be like, oh no, like she lived her life and she's happy and blah 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 blah. So I think that's really dumb. TV shows need to actually end. Give us an ending. Don't give me something open-ended. Like, that's so annoying. To answer your question, Josh, I don't actually think she died. There's like a clip floating around the internet showing that whenever all of them were captured, she ran in the different direction, not running towards the portal. So I feel like she is still alive, which probably makes me even more mad, because everybody kind of got their happy ending except for her and Mike. And I don't like that at all whatsoever, because it's so easy for Hopper to come and tell him and be like, oh yeah, no, you just need to like either move on or whatever. And it's like, okay, yes, but now you found Joyce and you're going to marry her and you're going to spend the rest of your life with her. What about Mike? What about 11? And I feel like this whole TV show was 11 dealing with all of her trauma since she was a child, like everything that she had to deal with. She was the one person who deserved a happy ending.
Right.
And she didn't get it. And me being like the dreamer and positive person that I was, when I saw her climbing that little mountain to get to like the 3 waterfalls or whatever, I honestly, like, I don't know, in my little delusional brain, thought that Mike was going to be waiting for her there, like after graduation.
That would have been cool. Yeah.
I thought he was going to be waiting for her, and that his story was true and that she had to hide that she was alive, but that they were going to he was going to meet her secretly and they were going to spend the rest of their lives together. And when I didn't see him there, I was devastated. I was like, really? I'm like, really? And then it's even more annoying that whenever we see like the little scene of him like writing, he's got like a picture of her right next to where he's writing his stories and stuff. Right. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like why did they do this to me again? Because I've already got trauma from Game of Thrones and what they did to Daenerys, and that her and Jon did not end up happy together, and they did this to me again. So, like, I've learned my lesson. I will never again cheer for any of the females in any TV show because they're not going to be happy. They never get their happy ending.
In that new movie Werewolf, they're just going to shred one right at the end.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So that was my biggest the biggest thing that I was upset about. I feel like 11 and Mike deserve their happy ending. They really did, especially her. She deserved it. But everyone else around them is happy except for them. And I was like, yeah, wow, that sucks. That really sucks. But for the rest of it, yeah, they wrapped it up nicely. I'm happy with it. But yeah, I was very burned by the 11 thing. I didn't like it.
That hits you hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Walter brings up a good point about 8 being such an unlikable character, and that kind of goes in with the ending there, because then when you think she dies, you don't really feel anything for her, because she was the character that not everybody, that people just could not get behind, and then you find out that she might have saved or helped save 11, but again, you really don't care at that point. I mean, that's a shame, and yeah, I agree with you, Lily. I would have liked a definitive ending as well. I think she is alive. I think that there's enough evidence in Mike's theory that she probably is alive. It makes sense. But yeah, it's hard to know because, like you said, they left it so wide open.
All right, I will give my opinion. I really enjoyed the finale. I thought it was very well done. There were things though that bothered me. First of all, Max, I just was not a fan of. Like, I think that whole story with her and Holly, like I said last week, and I don't know. I just didn't, that
was your favorite part too, man.
I gotta go. You gotta stay here, but I'm going.
Why did you have such a bug up your ass about that?
We all agreed with it. Even Bob said it.
Yeah, I'll say, yeah, it just seemed weird that because the way that it was is the way that it plays out. Max doesn't know that she's leaving her there and that a portal's going to open up for her. She's basically leaving her there, just not knowing what's going to happen to her. You got to find your own way out. And Josh brought up a point last week where if I had been Holly, it would have been like, no, my door's right there. That's where I'm going. So,
how can Holly enter Max's body with Max?
No. I mean, I understand the logic behind it that she couldn't have gone through that door. I mean, I get that. I think the big thing that are with people is that it seemed like Max was just leaving her there. I think they would have preferred if Max had been like, all right, let's find your portal. Mine's over there. Let's find yours. And then, and then actually run through. But yeah, go ahead, Josh.
So anyway, that her part, yes. I love the fighting. I love the end scene where they completely took down Vecna. Thought the whole thing at the end with just that they worked as a team was very well done. One of the things I couldn't understand, and I called Bob and asked him, I said, if she is dead, why would 11 have to die? I really didn't think she'd have to die. And then Bob said, remember, they wanted her blood. And that was probably why she wanted to be away from all of it. I personally don't think she's dead. I think she's alive. At that area, I agree with you, Lily. I wish Mike had been there, with her. She didn't get that happy ending.
How cute would that have been?
And it's Mike who's telling the story, so he could have put himself there.
Huh?
Because Mike's telling the story to the others, and remember, they're asking, well, is this true? And he's like, no, I don't know, but I'm choosing to believe it. So you could have thrown him in there.
But it's because that's the wild thing, though. Like the writers are literally writing this, so they couldn't put Mike up at the cliff waiting for her. Well, like that is so stupid because the Duffer
that documentary on Monday, and they're supposed to talk about it.
Yeah, because I saw like the little excerpt that the Duffer brothers were like, well, it's because we had to get rid of 11 because all of this like goes back to her. And with her being gone, then everyone else can move on with their lives because this all started with her and she brought all this back. And I was like, no. I'm sorry, but you could have just thrown Mike there in the end, that he was waiting for her and they could have still kept her a secret that she died. I mean, it's not like anybody was held accountable like we've been saying with all the government stuff. So why couldn't they have given her a happy ending where she's hidden with Mike somewhere happy. Like, you're literally the writers. You can make this happen. Like, I don't understand.
I brought up Walter's comment there. He had talked about that scene where Hopper shot through the glass or through the tank, and that Vecna made him see that. Yeah, I'll agree with you, Walter. They had me there too. I thought he had actually shot her.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah,
I did too. I was like, that's it.
Yeah,
because I was like, oh my gosh, he actually shot her.
I had the eyes open on that.
I forgot about that.
There you go, Z. We believe.
Not a boy.
And then all right, so this was one of my big things. I felt, and I told Bob this, that the epilogue was too long. I thought it started at about 58 minutes left into the show, and I think it was just a little bit too much. I don't think they had to. It just like went on. And like Bob said, they could have made the fight longer. And I don't think they would have had to do the whole graduation thing. Or if they did it, it was just a quick thing. And then maybe all of them on the roof. They didn't have to do that. And they could have just gone to them playing Dungeons and Dragons. Because the ending I thought was phenomenal. The ending, me being an 80s kid in terms of those type of movies, they were like, I thought, oh my God, this brought me back to those 80s movies, the way they ended it. So I thought that was phenomenal. The epilogue was too long. It still left a bunch of characters without resolution. Poor Doc, guess he's still up in the bunker. Travis.
Because you're right. There are some characters that they didn't have resolution for.
No.
Yeah, like Derek's family. Where are they?
Yeah.
Well, you never see him again.
And then the dad is alive. Like the dad and the mom, and the dad's like, there's too much cussing. Like he's out of his coma.
No, that's the biggest flaw about this show. There's too many characters.
Yes.
You can't.
I think they forget to write about them, Derek. I think they don't.
Because there are too many characters, that means there's going to be holes. That means things won't be finished. There's when you introduce that much, you can't keep up. You can't. There's too much going on. So that's what I think the biggest flaw of the show was, out of all the seasons too.
Yeah, they didn't have the courage to pull the trigger on wanting to kill off main characters. They kept killing off side characters.
Yeah,
and yeah. No, in all fairness, Dixie, he hated the Acolyte. So.
But he loves tax audits and eating hoagies. Haggis. I'm sorry.
Yeah, haggis.
I thought it said hoagies, for God's sake. Who doesn't love
hoagies?
Yeah, that's what I thought it said for a while too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that like I said, I think they did the best job that they could. And where I do disagree with Josh, I don't think that it was necessarily that long. I think maybe you could have cut about 10 minutes at most. But most of the epilogue I was fine with. I'm somebody who enjoys the Lord of the Rings, the extended editions. You know, so the fact that they had this epilogue, I think it was needed because you've gone, 5 seasons with these characters. We're talking 5 seasons, but really 10 years that we've been invested with them. We need to know what is happening with them. It wouldn't have made sense if they had just kind of ended it and gone just straight to Dungeons and Dragons. We needed a little something there.
Okay.
Go ahead, Josh.
By the way, Dixie, I hated the Acolyte. So there.
Yeah, don't worry. I already told him that you hated the Acolyte.
But you love haggis.
Don't even get me started on the Acolyte. What a piece of crap.
You love the haggis, though.
Oh.
And tax audits. Love it.
Wonderful.
Right.
What else am I going to say about the show? Overall, I was happy with the finale. I was worried that we would get Lily a Game of Thrones ending, and we didn't get that. And so, everyone's saying, oh, there's more to the story. And maybe they are. Maybe they left it open for, to see if one day they can go back to it. I really don't know. I don't think 11 is dead. I really don't.
Yeah, what happened to Argyle from season 4? I mean, because he was there in Hawkins when everything went down. If they were quarantined, they wouldn't have let him out.
They forgot about him too. And you know what else too?
Right.
Susie, Dustin's girlfriend also.
God, they were all gone. Like they were.
He
all
came out. Yeah, he came out and said that the actor, he came out and said that Dustin and Susie broke up off camera, and then I read somebody's comments on the bottom that said, "Wow, at this point, this entire season happened off camera."
That is true.
It's so true.
But then the part where it shows Will just drinking a beer on a date with the guy. Actor plays Mr. That there is a Snyder volume.
There might be.
Well, Josh
because they said there was a lot of stuff cut out of volume 2.
Yeah. Josh is waiting for them to drop the mystery episode tomorrow. Can you imagine if they actually did that though? Like that would be kind of cool.
Say that would be epic. That would be.
And then they drop like another 2-hour episode, and everybody dies and Vecna wins.
Epic, and Dixie would still be complaining.
Yeah,
he would be still about it.
So
that would be awesome. No, it was good. It was episode. Bob and I have talked about this when we talked about one of our favorite shows, 24. 24 had one of the best seasons, which was season 5, and it shocked everyone. It was awesome. And like Bob said, season 6 came in, and he was like, how are you going to follow that? And they couldn't. Season 4 was so good on this that it was like, and we said this last week, Derek, you weren't on, but we're like, you could have ended season 4 the way they did and just be done, and they didn't. And so that was the biggest, thing. But I felt they wrapped it up nicely. Good. And I loved how they killed Vecna. And I thought it was well done. And so 90-year-old Linda.
Hey, this is a show with Rambo Nancy. Hey. If we can have Rambo Nancy, then I guess Linda Hamilton could do that too. No, here's the thing, and I'm glad you brought up about Linda Hamilton. So if Nancy was going to become all Sarah Connor and become Rambo, she should have bulked up just a little bit, or she didn't have to become all muscular. But think about Terminator 2. Where you or Terminator 1
out at the beginning with the pull-ups.
Yes, when you see where Sarah Connor ends in Terminator 1, and then where you first see her for the first time in Terminator 2, she's doing the pull-ups one-handed and whatnot because she had flipped the bed over. If we had seen something like that with Nancy, to see that Nancy had really come a long way, then I might have believed it a little bit more. But otherwise, that's why it was hard for me to believe. Hey, beloved, we see you there. Good to have you joining us tonight. Always good to have you.
Hey, how are you?
Beloved, it's not the same without you. We've needed you here.
Josh needs somebody to defend
you. I need somebody to defend me.
Somebody to help you out.
From Dixie. We're trying to figure out if Dixie's a man or a woman. I still can't figure it out.
Josh, you already said he was a man. 55-year-old. Get over it, man. You had some bad takes tonight.
No, bad takes. Whatever.
Love you anyway, man.
Yeah, love you too. Anyway, all right.
I love you too.
Anything else? Do you guys want to see a continuation?
Well, we're getting that Tales from 83 or whatever it is, or Tales from 84, which is supposed to be like an animated show that's supposed to take place between seasons 2 and 3, and then they're talking about some spin-offs that's not supposed to happen in Hawkins, and it's not going to involve the same characters, but it will be Stranger Things. I mean, well, let's see what they do. But if you end up continuing anything, I think you give it a break and you do like a reunion, 10 years down the line or something like that. I don't think you just go straight into it. I'm kind of with you, Z. It's not right now.
No, it's good. You can leave it alone. It's fine. Anyway.
It was supposed to kind of parallel that where and I think I agree with that right there. There was kind of a parallel there.
All right.
But still with us, Josh?
No, he's talking to somebody else. Should I move on to my segment just because?
Sorry, I was talking to Charlie.
No.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, let's go to your segment, Derek. We missed it. I missed that. I tried to take over it last week.
You can't take over.
And we
By
weren't
the
going to
way,
allow
Josh,
that.
you have that little thing that says that I fear you underneath your name.
Yeah, it's true.
Hey, Charlie, I see
Hi,
you there.
Charlie.
Hey,
Oh
Josh,
God.
I fear you as bad as much as you grew in the past year. So now that that's out of the way.
Well, I grew a lot in the last year, so
Yeah, a whole millimeter. I bet you're proud of yourself. By the way, that's your hair sticking up. Comb it. So
At least I have
let's talk
hair.
about- what?
At least I have hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's about all you got. All right,
You haven't
let's-
had hair since you were 13, since your bar mitzvah.
and I looks good still. Anyway, let's move on. So, folks, it's 2026. It's a new year. So let's not get negative because I hear a lot of people out there who can get a little sulky about a new year. I don't know about you, but I'm always looking forward to a new year because there's a lot of stuff to like right now. We just talked about a list of movies that actually show bigger promise than anything we got in 2025, with the exception of Frankenstein. I'm sorry, Bob, I didn't see F1. Frankenstein was awesome, so at least we got that.
yeah, we got
All right.
that one.
The other things that you keep looking forward to in your daily life, you should always appreciate, such as Ben and Jerry's s'mores ice cream.
Wow. I gotta look.
Boy, man, he's trolling you tonight,
Yeah, I
man.
love you.
I gotta look him up. I'm gonna
Yep.
pull a Lily and
Got it.
start
And you
to
can always keep looking forward to wonderful, wonderful things. Lily,
Yes.
Austin Butler looks good as ever. How about that? Huh? It's great stuff.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Gabo, listen to me. There's got to be a place that has hot dogs that you haven't tried yet, and I bet you're looking forward to it. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, Josh. Maybe you're not annoying this year. Maybe. Okay. Really exciting stuff on the horizon. Okay. Let's get excited about 2026. Now, for me personally, I am looking forward to being able to get out of this wet weather that we've had here.
Oh yeah.
What's Bob laughing at?
What are you laughing? What's going on now?
Oh man, it's just the way you were saying that. You're like, I'm looking forward to getting out of here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out of this wet weather and going back to the islands. Actually,
Oh, it's because when you were pointing, I thought you were going to say that you were going to get looking forward to getting out of the
Oh, I was
garage.
looking outside. Dang
That's
it.
what I thought you were going to say.
I was
'Cause
like,
you're I'm
yay,
looking forward to getting out of here.
And then just later on.
Yes. I was like, oh yay, Derek's going back inside the house.
Yeah, I know. I get to go back inside. Actually,
Yeah, I wasn't
that's-
the only one that thought it.
Dang it, man. I should have done that. All right. Well, you guys did the joke for me then. Thank you for that. The point being, folks, 2026 a brand new year. And I'm looking forward to being with this group. Yes, even you, Josh. Lily, I can't wait for you to come on again.
Bite me.
We are going to continue having fun here. And we're going to make some additions as we've been talking about. So 2026 is going to be a banger. I got a good feeling about it. I hope you all do too. That's how we're kicking this year off.
Here.
Absolutely. Real quick, just one more thing to kick off 2026 with here.
I want this to be the first thing people see is big stupid face when they walk in the door. Can we do it? You're a genius.
Keep it up, Pablo. Keep it up.
He
Don't
will.
worry. Your day is coming.
Oh man, you had this one coming after all of that bragging last year.
Yeah, that's right.
Coming.
Good.
No, but you see, after today, I'm not going to talk about fantasy football again. You kept going all off season, man.
Everybody remembers the first one to win it, not the second one, but the first
No,
one.
don't nobody
They
remember.
wouldn't have remembered, Josh, if I hadn't said anything.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Again, Lily begged me to lose it
Oh
here
my
because
gosh.
she felt so bad.
You leave her out of this.
You
Yeah,
were
don't bring her
crying
into this
your
one.
eyes out.
Enough.
Starting off a little weak from 20. I
I'm a
don't.
little weak from 25% of you.
Who is this guy?
oh, Josh, stop it.
Yeah, you love it.
It's hilarious.
You know?
See,
All right.
agree.
Walter,
See,
that
yeah.
doesn't help. Walter, there's only one winner, and you're looking at him.
Nope.
Not
sorry,
anymore. You lost. It's
Yep,
done.
that's it.
You're not
done.
champ anymore. I
Yep.
am. It's over.
Last place.
No.
Yes, always. Anyway,
Yes, you still
let's
haven't
sign
won.
off for the night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's get out of here. All right, let's do social media. Lily, where can we find you?
You can find me over on X at 300 Mirrors. Of course, always trying to start fights over there. Just kidding. I think, I put up what I said about Kathleen Kennedy, and it looks like everybody's mad again. So everybody's fighting in the comments. So yay! And then of course, don't forget to catch us on Drunk 3PO's channel on Mondays for the Monday Hangover. So we just finished doing the Mask of Zorro for this Monday. So if you guys didn't watch it, it was a really good episode. I love that movie. It was so good. Next week
we reviewed it on Dad's Turn to Talk. Last year it was. It was last year. So I want to go and watch the episode from the Monday Hangover because I want to see what you guys had to say. I was busy at the time, so I didn't get to catch it. So that's on my to-do list tomorrow when I'm in the car. So I am going to listen to that because that's such an awesome movie.
Good one.
It's so good. And then for next week, I believe that we're doing Spartacus. So that one's going to be pretty good too. So if you guys are going to tune in, we're going to be over there. Yay. And that's about it.
All right.
Babo, where can we find you?
Real quick, this Dixie. Thank you, Dixie. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Dixie.
Dixie, go to bed.
you have a great night too, Caveat. No, but you can find me, of course, here on this channel. The channel's name is Was It Good? Here at Bob Loves Movies. We do Dad's Turn to Talk here on this channel. We also have the Dad's Turn to Talk channel where we do post clips from the show over there. And this year we are going to be doing another stream over there, which should be a lot of fun once we get that started. We do need to get together, guys, and iron out all the details about how we're going to do that. We'll do that. And I know Josh also want to iron out some stuff with you on some of the production and stuff like that. So we'll get to all that. Same with you, Derek, on some of the production side as well. So we'll get to that. But you can catch me over there. You can catch me on X and on Criticalist. You can find me on Mondays on the MSK show. Well, some Mondays because his schedule's kind of changing. So it's going to be some Mondays on, some off. You can catch me on Fridays over on The Last Panel. I probably won't be there this Friday. Looks like I might have a change on my work schedule for the weekend, so I might miss this Friday. But also, I am going to be on Chainsaw Reacts channel next Wednesday for that stream. I show up there every so often, so that's always fun as well. But yeah, that's where you can catch me.
All right, Derico, where can we catch you?
On Facebook and LinkedIn. Yep, I'm that guy. But I have good news. I think I'm going to start a Criticalist.
Yes.
Nice.
We got to get you. Same with you, Josh. You need to get one too.
Me too. I've already subscribed to Lane's channel on YouTube.
Well, there you go. Good.
There you go.
So I'm going to, I need to get on there. All right. Very cool. You can find me all the time on LinkedIn. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and at Dixie's doorstep in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, all right. Great job tonight. I will talk to you guys later. See you next Tuesday.
Everybody.
You guys have a good night.
You too.